Hey, what's up, everybody? We got 10 minutes. Literally, I got 10 minutes before the live stream starts. And we're going to start doing, we have a really cool hobby box here we're doing tonight. You can check it out. This is a 2012 UFC Finest box worth about $1,500. We're going to be opening that up in less than 10 minutes, 9.5 minutes right now. So, in 10 minutes or less, I'm going to go through and I'm going to tell you all the picks we've got for this coming week in UFC Volkanovski versus Lopes. It's going to be great. Last week we absolutely destroyed. I put down like $10 and $20 on Reese McKee and Ode to win with the picks that were listed on last week's video. It's on YouTube. It's all public. You can check it yourself. And I made about I turned 150 or so, 130 into like 450, 460 just betting like this guy's going to win by KO, this guy's going to win by sub, whatever it was. And we do it with AI. So it was awesome. At one point, I was 9 fights in a row I won. And then I used those same picks for DraftKings. So it's like if this guy's going to win by KO or sub or whatever, put him in DraftKings. I won another 800 on DraftKings. So it was great. I was hanging out, drinking Bud Lights, watching the fights. It was beautiful. Beautiful, baby. So I just want to share with you again what we got going on here. Again, there's no guarantee any of this is going to work, but last week it worked great, and I felt great, and I loved it. So I'm going to tell you what I'm doing again this week, and hopefully it'll work out for you too. So these are going to be the fights in order here. So we have, I don't know if it's Cornole or Cornol, whatever it is, but no, I think it's Nora. We've got her for TKO as the first bet. So for that bet, we're not going to bet like she's going to win or lose. We're going to bet that she wins by TKO. And if you're more hesitant, you can do the double chance bet, which is win by TKO or sub or TKO decision. Pays a little less. I just do TKO. I'm going to put $10 on that bet. That bet will be live. You won't be able to do it until Friday usually. It's usually the day before the props come out. And that's what they call a prop. It's basically like not just this person wins or loses, but like by a specific way. So check that out. And that's actually the first fight of the night, I think. And let's see, we got 7.5 minutes here. Let's see. All right, Tulio by sub. I actually think this card's gonna be great. By the way, there's a lot of finishes predicted here. I think it's gonna be wild, and there's a couple I don't think you're gonna see coming here. So we've got Tulio by sub, same thing. Wait till Friday, bet it by sub. These guys are all favorites, and I don't bet favorites money line. I only bet dogs, and you'll see there's a couple of nice ones coming up here. Sumudarji, we also have slated to win by TKO. So he's kind of like he's like back and forth. He wins, loses, but the AI says trust Sumudarji this week. And here's our first dog. We've got Dumas. So I'm going to bet this one two ways. I'm going to bet Dumas by TKO, and I'm going to bet Dumas at plus 164. If you're new to this, plus 164 means if I bet $100 and he wins, I will win $164 plus my $100 back. So in total, you're ahead by 164. The TKO bet, all these prop bets, typically are going to be much higher. So like last week when I got Reese McKee by KO, check the video. Reese McKee predicted by KO. That was plus 500. So if you bet 100, you win 500 and your 100 back. Ode Osborne by KO was the exact same thing. We hit both. We also had Barbosa by sub. We had a lot of it. It was insane. So hopefully this train keeps on rolling here. What else? Ooh, this one I like. Darren Elkins. So Darren Elkins, probably decision, which kind of makes sense just on the eye check. But he's a dog because he's older and he gets hurt and he bleeds like crazy. But at plus 280, I'm betting him to win, and I'm betting him by decision, which will probably be closer to like plus 400 if I had to guess. And again, these ones over here on the site are not out until the day before typically, but I'm all over that. Also, just a side note, if you bet a decision, like Elkins by decision, check and see what the over 2.5 rounds or just the fight goes to decision odds are. Because if they're very close, always take the one that it says, I don't care who wins, it's just going to go over 2.5 or it's going to go to decision. You got to check that Friday. There's no way for me to tell you what to do right now. But I like telling you what I'm doing ahead of time just so that you have time to hit these odds. So a lot of time, especially plus money, it's going to move. So Elkins might be like plus 150 on fight night, but you get him at 280 now, like go for it. We got Chase Hooper by sub. And no big surprise there. I mean, he's a heavy grappler, so that kind of makes sense. Verna Jandaroba, also by sub, again, makes sense. That's like her path to victory. Yeah, it's 4.5 minutes here. Dan Ige, 50K, fights on 7 minutes notice. Uh, I've got him to win by decision, and also at plus 142 as a dog. So I'm going to bet him at 142, and I'm going to bet him by decision. And again, if the odds are really close, at over 2.5 for just the fight ends in decision, I'll take that. But typically, the fighter by decision will give you much better plus money. So I just take a shot. If I miss, I miss. But I'd rather get the chance to win 4 or 5x rather than bet negative 2 times to win one. And this is our whole system here, plus money. Nikita Krylov, I was kind of surprised with this. He's had a little resurgence lately. And the computer tells me it's by sub this week. So you can see there's a lot of finishes predicted here, which kind of makes sense on a numbered card too. Like, it's not a secret that the UFC knows a lot of these fight styles and has their own computers putting this stuff together. So I think this is going to be great. Pitbull, Patricio Freire. I don't know how to say his last name. I know who he is, but I've never watched him fight. In a big upset here, I've got him slated for TKO. And if I remember what it said, I have a detailed breakdown on Discord. You can go look at it for free. It's like many, many pages long in our Discord. Just check the video. It's in the body, how to get in there. They say that basically the punching power is going to be much more dangerous than the grappling coming at him. So that's what it's got. And if you want to read more, it's all free. And just go on there. Silva, TKO, makes sense. He's been all over. Dangerous striker. Michael Chandler, baby. I think I forgot to put him on here, but I think Chandler's also a plus money dog right now. People have lost faith in Chandler because he's 1-5 in his last 5. But of those 5, he smoked Tony Ferguson, which was good because Tony was at the point in his career he needed to be smoked. And the other 4 guys he fought were all basically like champion or like top 1 guys in the world. This is a huge step down in competition, and I think it could happen. So I'm on it, and this is my fault here. I don't have it handy. We got 2 minutes, but I'm pretty sure Michael Chandler is a dog, and just check the odds on that. I already bet him this morning. I just can't remember what it was. And the last one here, I had Leron Murphy by decision last week. Here's what we got this week. That's right, the Volkster, baby. He's back. So the breakdown on this, and again, you can go read it all, everything I have for free. Volkanovski is expected to have the championship experience, obviously, but also the point striking style and being elusive and having more volume versus a more dangerous grappler who has maybe more power. And the critique that my AI friend here told me, Mr. UFC AI, it says basically Diego Lopes will fade in round 4 and 5. That's the read. And when he fades, Volk can pick up the speed and the timing and basically like steal 2 rounds relatively easily on points. So that's the read. It's Volk by decision. I've got 1 minute before I got to go open some cards. Have a great week, everybody. This will be up Tuesday morning shortly, and I'll see you guys in the Discord on Saturday night. Take care. Bye bye.